tonight and I'm gonna make the move. For me, I would say, bro, cut it and let it and re-enter it later on. But that's what I would say. I'm not you. It ain't my money. You do what you feel like your money can do. But I always tell people this. I'm okay with taking a loss because the market don't lack opportunities. But it's about to be a bar, Jose. Watch this. Watch this, Jose. You ready for me? It's fresh off the dome right here. Watch this. You will run out of money before the market run out of opportunity. What's up, John? Jose, for taking my call. So my question today is, I'm reading How to Make Money in Any Market by Jim Cramer. He has the philosophy that you should have 5 stocks along with ETF to power your portfolio. My question for you is, granted, there's a lot of new companies that what's going on, chat? 4th of July, brother. Who celebrated 4th of July, man? Who's out there, man? Who's out there? I want to know. Are you giving these new companies before they can make it into your portfolio to take out a top dog or someone for making that 5-stock rotation? So that's my question for today, and I appreciate you for taking my call. Who's out there partying for the 4th? Great question. I don't agree with Jim Cramer and that we should have 5 stocks. I want to know what's going on right now. I think a great portfolio should have anywhere between 10 to 12 stocks. And if you're new to the game, you should have the same, but you can have maybe, I don't know, 3. I don't know if I'm weird or something, but bro, I'll be so focused on like making bread. Okay. Recovery process, but yeah, compared to 4 weeks before my surgery and compared to a year ago, this belly is everything. I'm able to work out again, so my quads are coming back. I am just absolutely loving my results. If this is something that you wanted before. Some chicks be getting mommy makeovers, they be getting tummy tucks and shit. Don't even need it. I hate that shit for women. And the reason I hate it for women is because sometimes y'all, we fuck with the imperfections, G. We do. I hate when the women, they, not all women, but the ones that don't really just, sometimes I feel like y'all don't love yourself enough. And that's why you want to change yourself. Can you freestyle? Is it because I'm black? You want me to freestyle? It's a damn shame. I can't rap, though. I can't rap. But that's not what we here for. We here to chop it up tonight because I'm only on here for a quick little hour. It's Saturday. We're not doing real content today. We're just going to be talking to the crowd. We're just going to talk to the crew. I just want to ask you some questions. You're going to ask me some questions. We're going to do a Q&A. Let me see if I can set a poll in here. Let me see. Let me see if I can set up a poll. I want y'all to tell me what y'all want me to do for future shows. So, how do I do a poll? What the fuck? This is weird. Retouch. What the fuck? Anyway, I want to basically ask you guys. Let me see. Q&A. Q&A would say, what do y'all want new on the Savage Night News show? So, what do y'all want new on the Savage Night News show? And then I'm going to post that. Drag here. How big? Do I got to have it big? Damn, this motherfucker's too big. Can I make it camo? See-through? Damn, I didn't know it was this big. Pause.
They forcing me to put it there. All right, we're gonna do a Q&A. Free will versus destiny. Um, I don't know what you mean by that. That's interesting though. Free will versus destiny. I want my free will, but I'm following my destiny right now. But it is my free will to follow my destiny. How about that one? Yeah. You see, gotcha. Yeah, man. What's going on? I've been doing a lot of research lately, right? On I've been doing a lot of research lately on that shit called Claude. Hmm. For the special ed people, they call them Claude A, but Claude. Okay, I like Claude A actually. Um, even though it's pronounced Claude, they got this. This is for everybody that don't understand what's going on right now. Let me take a drink because I'm finna spit y'all some. I'm finna hit you with some game. Y'all gonna like this one. Anyway, Claude, bro. If y'all don't got Claude, go get it right now. You know why? And I ain't getting promoted or nothing. You get 50% more usage of some shit tokens, which means you can use 50% more tokens if you go get Claude right now. But this is the difference. Is this shit called Fable 5, I think it's called. I'm just getting into this shit. Like I've been researching it for like the last week because I like to research it before I buy it, right? So then I research Claude. Then I was like, all right, let's see what's to it. Spend a little 20 bone, the little double saw up, you know what I'm saying? The full fan, you know what I'm saying? The dubber. I spent that on the Claude, bro. It started doing shit for the computer organizer shit. Now I don't really like shit touching my computer and stuff, so I had to make sure I'm hiding certain things so it don't touch it. But it ain't touching nothing I'm not telling it not to touch. You know what I'm saying? I even had it go on my YouTube analytics from its own Chrome tab, its own personal Chrome tab. Went into it, I approved it, got in there. He looking through all the analytics, and you could see the little thing moving around on your thing. Like I'm like hands free, right? I'm using Claude. This is Claude Codework, so you got to download it on your computer. It's moving around, right? It's like controlling the computer. It's getting me to it's summing up. So what I had to do before, I had to sum up my like downloads folder, make sure the downloads folder is going good. Then I said, let's take it a step further. I need you to review my Google Analytics and give me an analyzation of what you think. So it's taking like, and be honest, it was taking a minute. It was taking like 10, 15 minutes for real. But it was really looking through everything. And then it was like, okay, this is your high performing, this is your low performing videos. This is what you could do better. Maybe you should focus on live streaming more and shorts. I like long form though. That's the thing. Like I don't want to go away from long form because long form is my shit. So that's why I do long form. I do a landscape and vertical for that reason, just to keep everybody like for the for the people that's watching landscape, you can watch landscape. People that's watching vertical can watch vertical. Now I say that I use Claude because I was looking at these videos. Then I got into it. It's called this shit called Fable 5. And I guess the government recently blocked Fable 5 from being released for Anthropic. And at first I'm thinking like, why would they block it? They claim it's too powerful. Gee. So you telling me the AI is so powerful that the government had to block it. And it's the only AI they blocked. They didn't block ChatGPT shit. They didn't block Meta stuff, Grok. They had to block Anthropic shit. Now, the first thing I know up to my mind is that I did research on this prior to this. I do politics and news analytics, and what happened was as I'm doing news analytics, the United States government dropped Anthropic as a government contract because they wouldn't do like pinpoint. You get what I'm saying? Pinpoint like kills and shit on the board, like they was using AI to kind of find enemies and shit. Anthropic said, "Man, we're not using our shit for that, bro. We rather take a loss than." They were saying we rather take a loss than you use our shit for evil, right? And that makes sense. So then the government, well, basically Donald Trump came through, and I ain't 100% against Donald Trump, but this aspect was kind of wrong. He shamed the name of Anthropic. He basically Donald Trump basically made Anthropic look like a insufficient company that couldn't get tasks done. And then after that, they sold the government contract to OpenAI, right? So after they sold the contract to OpenAI, what OpenAI did, they said we'll pick it up. So then OpenAI now they're telling the government that we'll give you a 5% stake in OpenAI, like ChatGPT for OpenAI, which is crazy because it's like, wouldn't that be a conflict of interest if you're trying to do an IPO? You know, if you're trying to go public, you having a 5% government stake in it could create a bias in the system. You know what I'm saying? It being a publicly traded company and all government being part owner. Now, we're not saying China doesn't do this, but it's not China, it's America. Now, later, what happens is um, Anthropic, their Fable 5 gets banned. Now, y'all with me? Claude's Fable 5, their latest mark, was that benchmark, gets banned. And they've been holding it damn near for ransom, the federal government. They haven't done this to nobody else. They claim it's for cyber security reasons and shit. But whole time, y'all just don't like Anthropic because they dropped y'all shit, but they don't know the people that y'all got don't got the same power as Fable got. And then you got to think about the conflict of interest. If the government is holding them for ransom, right? And this is just me thinking. I'm trying to think about this. If the government is holding Anthropic and Claude for ransom, right? Wouldn't you expect that they're giving that information to ChatGPT because that's who they're working with, and plus they own part percentage of ChatGPT? You get what I'm saying? So my thing is, right now, the only reason I say this is because Claude right now is available for 50% um, more usage until the 7th, and then they're gonna remove it because we're not supposed to have access to the shit. So this is where the divide is coming now. The only reason I speak of this because it's interesting. This is where the divide is coming from, where they're making certain AIs and they separate it from the niggas that can't afford it. Like, this is only for big business, man. Y'all don't even have access to it. We're not going to give you access to it, but we're going to give you a sample of it because the government tried to take it. So we're going to make it free for everybody. Whoever paid for it will get it temporarily, though, until we hide it again. That means you can go on Claw right now and go make you a $20,000, $10,000, $30,000, $40,000 website right now, bro. That's what I'm finna do in the next 2-3 days. I'm finna make me a full website, nigga. I'm just trying to put on Hitchcliff, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm just trying to put that shit on there too. So then my shit can be looking cold as hell, boy. You know what I'm saying? And when I do that shit, motherfuckers gonna have a $10,000, $30,000, $50,000 website done in 10 minutes, G. Facts. And I paid was a $20 subscription to that bitch. I'm finna use the fuck out of this shit, boy. Y'all tweaking. Y'all tweaking if y'all not on this shit. Let me read the chat, cause y'all, I'm speaking knowledge to you niggas. Y'all thinking about, I'm talking about something else that ain't is irrelevant. I'm talking about money. Y'all niggas talking about 420. It says females don't understand how much us men love those imperfections. Oh yeah, you talking about the first one. I'm gonna get back on that one because I seem like y'all like that type of shit. Y'all don't be this chat ain't for no knowledge shit right now. Y'all for the goofy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk real dumb to you real quick. I'm gonna dumb myself down so I can talk to you niggas, bro. Cause I'm talking too intellectual for y'all niggas. Anyway, uh great, come on, wait, come to me again today. What? These niggas freaky, G. Come on, y'all weird. What else, spiritual? Lisa's a regular dude in here. Shit. Y'all niggas weird for real. Free Diddy, keep Diddy, angry. They let Diddy free because who else will host the freak offs? Is Diddy free? Don't tell me that. Because I heard he was gonna get a pardon. And I heard the boy Donald J. Trump he was preparing for that pardon, and it ain't far fetched. Oh shit! Give that boy clemency. Clemency, I think, means a pardon means you don't have to serve the rest of your sentence. Clemency means nigga, your record is wiped clean, boy. Like I think clemency means time served, right? Donald Trump considers pardons and clemency for. Oh yeah, that nigga's gonna You know who he did that to? He gave NBA YoungBoy clemency, and people don't even realize that. Is this a Wendy's? I'm listening. NBA YoungBoy got clemency from Trump. People don't even realize that, bro. Motherfuckers hate Trump so much, and that's why, like, I don't really believe black people hate Trump. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Let me speak to y'all for a second. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think black people really hate Trump, bro. It's just something we're kind of told to do. We follow the white people that are like Antifa and them that really are anti-Trump for real, like the real liberals. Like black people ain't real liberals for real. G. I'm gonna be honest. Black people probably conservative as hell. They just act that way because of the government benefits. I believe personally in my heart that black people aren't really liberal, bro. Them niggas are really conservative. They don't like the gay shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't, they might not be on some family shit for real, but motherfuckers be, if it's gang, they sticking together, G. But the reason I say that is because even though, like, if Donald Trump didn't think black people like him, he wouldn't be pardoning all these rappers and shit. You think he just doing it because he wants a good saying on his head? He don't give a fuck for real. Y'all gotta understand, Donald Trump don't really care. You know what I'm saying? That y'all, some people just hate Donald Trump because he's winning. Y'all gotta understand that you might be the individual that they speak of when they say you don't have haters. I mean, you're not winning unless you got haters. If a nigga say you're not winning unless you got haters, you might be that individual that basically don't like Trump. And I'm gonna be honest. Like if you like Trump, if you don't like Trump for no reason other that's realistic. Like I had an auntie, and her reason for not liking Trump was so unrealistic. G. She talking about some shit. Talking about on the '90s, he claimed, like the little the 5 kids that got in trouble and shit. He put a little ad out in the paper. I said, technically speaking, that's what he thought was the truth at the time. He just is using his power to enforce what he thought. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't his fault for real, but it is. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not to justify what he did, it's just y'all basing his future based on his past. So it's like, come on, nigga. But y'all let a sex offender come out and fucking be around kids. Y'all weird. Y'all will let motherfuckers that reoffend. You'll let a killer around you and he'll kill again. Yeah. Y'all just it's just crazy. Um, and I all I'm saying is that y'all niggas hating on the wrong nigga. And even though he got some shit, he definitely got some flaws though. Trump definitely got flaws, but it's like people waste so much of their time hating on this nigga, bro. It's like, damn, he's gonna win. He's gonna keep winning because the energy that y'all giving him is the energy he needs to keep going. Do you understand when a nigga hates on you, you get more energy, enthusiasm, and and grit to go get it? Literally. It's like y'all empowering this nigga, bro. To get if y'all literally sat there and didn't do nothing, he would probably start not having the type of prestige he has. It's just the haters give him that umph. It's like when you hustling, you get on the ground and you got all these haters come out the woodwork trying to stop you, nigga. That's basically what happens with Donald Trump. Is he the best? No. But nobody cannot not admit that this nigga was lit. Like when Biden was in office, shit was just suck and lame, nigga. Like professional. Nobody wants to hear about that shit no more. I need a nigga that's gonna get his hands dirty. You hear me? Talk to them killers like, hey man, I got the button. And I'm ready to push that bitch. I'll blow everything up, including myself. I need a nigga like that. He playing poker with these niggas. Gee. Y'all want Biden, bro. And Biden, that nigga was just so soft spoken. I'm like, bro, I can't let this nigga lead me. He a pussy. He weak. That's the reason I couldn't fuck with Biden. And plus, you got to think about it. If y'all really thought about y'all like Biden and shit, but y'all didn't realize what he was saying in the '90s for real. Biden hate niggas. Like he said this while in politics. Like he wanted to degrade black people. He wanted black people to be worse off. But then he had pity once he became the vice president. He ran against Obama. Once he had pity for fucking Obama, Obama made him vice president. Come on, bro. Y'all, it's so silly. Silly Willies. Really, Trump is the only real nigga out here for real. Like And I mean real. I don't mean faking shit. I don't care about none of that other weird shit y'all be talking about he do. Y'all gotta understand. If he's thinking something, he's going to say it. That's a real nigga, G. Facts. He got 3 baby mamas, hella felonies, G, hella money. These niggas trying to kill him, bro. He a mob boss, G. Y'all gotta understand. He's on another level. Like he's on another level. Now, Obama, I don't like Obama, but I like Obama. I like Obama for the reason why he was a president. He's the first black president of the United States of America. That's a big thing. That's actually, to me, be honest, to me, Obama was more important. I'm gonna say it, Joe. Y'all ain't gonna like this one. Obama was more important than MLK, nigga. Obama is more important than MLK. I just don't like the guy because he knows when you know why I don't like Obama? Because he knows when shit is wrong and he will promote the wrongdoing. I don't respect no one like that. That's like knowing selling drugs is wrong, and you admit drugs selling is wrong, but you'll still do it. It's like, bro, that's you ain't got no soul. But I still respect him for being the first black president. Now back to Trump. If you think about it, the last 4 years before Trump was that shit was weak. I was like, man, when's some shit gonna bust off? This shit is lame. Like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody knows that. Like, as soon as Biden won, bro, I'm like, man, this shit is weak, and it was weak for the whole foe. And then when they tried to run against Trump with Hillary, I said, oh yeah, this shit is definitely weak. I honestly thought, I said, man, if we let this woman become the president, bro, y'all might as well pack it up, G. No country is going to respect us at all. Definitely being the high, or they're going to respect us because we have armies and all that shit. No, she don't even know what she's doing. You know what she would have did? You know what? What's her name? Shit, it's so unimportant. I don't remember her no more. That's what I'm saying. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is so irrelevant to the earth. It's crazy. I'm just saying. That's just my opinion, bro. I could be wrong. When I heard Kamala Harris speak, G, I said, oh no, hell no. I hope they don't put this woman in. And then I realized that we're doing this just in spite. We don't actually like her. We're literally voting, not we, because I ain't did that shit. Because you know why I didn't, I'll be honest, and this is what probably a lot of black people think. This is the first time that black men have been shamed to vote for somebody else by not only by another black woman, which was Michelle Obama, and Obama. We were shamed, and this is what I believe because this is what happened. I was sitting back. I didn't vote until the last minute because I already knew. I was trying to just peep what was going on. I didn't like how the process that they were doing. Obama tried to shame black people for not voting for a black woman. Look, she's not a black woman, bro. She is, but she's not. Her she look. It's like when you're raised a certain way. That's who you really are. Yes, you have. I think what was it? Nigeria. Nah, she wasn't in Nigeria. She was Jamaican. Bro, she has no Jamaican side. Don't have no family on the Jamaican side. Like she's literally just. I call them a mutt. You know what I'm saying? I call us mutts. Motherfuckers that just mixed up and don't know who they origin is. She plays her role so sweet. So y'all got to think about it. No family. She's married, no family. She's a stepmom. Why would you even trust a woman that's a stepmother, bro? Literally. She chose. She literally chose her career over her family. G, and y'all gonna make her president of the United States. The same woman that shames men, but is married to one. It's a little suspect. Look, I don't like Kamala Harris because she was a flip flopper. Yeah, she was a flip flopper. And I'm in Chicago, and the thing is, with here is this city is so fucking liberal, bro. Is that Chicago's so liberal that if you try to stand up, there's a lot of Republicans in Chicago. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. They're discreet Republicans. There's a lot of Republicans in Chicago. Don't get it twisted now. There's millions of people out here. There's a lot of Republicans in Chicago. They can't say nothing because they're outnumbered anyway. Say motherfuckers protesting on the No Kings parade and a Republican come out like this. You got the fucking stupid ass libtards. I call them libtards. They'll jump out the woodwork and start jumping on a Republican because of his views. They go like, what? When did we start getting violent? My man said my man said Juliana Stafford. No. Make that blue heart a broken heart, big dog, because I'm gonna tell you why she shouldn't be. She's looking for a Senate position. G. Come on, let's be real. We're gonna make Juliana Stafford a Senate position. G. You know they paid her to get in that position, right? Pritzker literally paid $6 to $8 million just to petition for her to get in that spot. Y'all don't know the game. That's why y'all don't understand the game. And what they do is they use black people against black people, Hispanics against Hispanics, and then they use the white man against white people. It's just is it not common sense? Y'all not understanding the game. You see, y'all don't understand the game because you're poor. It's not even that you're poor with money. You're poor mindset. Your mindset is poor. It ain't about really being poor. It's about your mindset is poor, and you don't think of yourself no farther than what the man tells you are. And since you think that, you believe everything he says is the law. So when JB Pritzker comes out there and say, "Hey man, you know, it's Donald Trump's fault why the taxes and whoop de whoop is up," and then on the back end he's taxing the ass at the wazoo. But nobody's following that part. Literally, he just lost us the Bears, and then immediately he went to go increase the taxes on tolls. Nigga, get the fuck out of here! You just did that like a year ago. Are we? So I guess we're not paying attention. See, that's the thing I hate about certain black. I hate ignorant black people. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate ignorant blacks. They disgust me. You know why? Because ignorant blacks make the smart blacks look stupid too. So that's why I get on their ass. Ignorant black people make smart black people look stupid, which makes us all look dumb. So I prefer people. If you didn't vote, don't say shit about nothing. First off, and also if you don't know what you're talking about, shut the fuck up too. Because motherfuckers hate on a nigga that's been in the game since his 20s, Trump, and they be like, "Oh, we need Kamala Harris in there." What the fuck you think Kamala Harris gonna do? They asked Kamala Harris a question. What are you gonna do different than Biden did? And she said, "I'm not gonna do anything, bitch. You're done." What do you mean you're not gonna do anything? So ain't shit gonna change from your hands to his hands, huh? You're done. That's not the answer. They should have prepped you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like at the end of the day, niggas follow the crowd. But then when you try to follow each other, and everybody knows this, if you black, you know this. This man said Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus is a truthful teller. What is you saying? Look, I'll say this. All black people know this. I can if I sit there and I sat in front of a group of black people, they'll agree. I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. They'll agree. Niggas, definitely niggas in Chicago, they're crab in a bucket. Everybody knows that. If you try to come up in Chicago, the niggas gonna pull you back down, G, because they don't want you to come up. It wouldn't be a saying if it wasn't true. If you try to come up in the rack and you try to be so more successful than the niggas around you, they're gonna pull you back down so you don't come up in front of them. Because they know that y'all from the same beginning. I'm that nigga that got out the bucket. How do I know? Because there was niggas trying to pull me back down with them. Sabotage, trick and shit, try to rob niggas, set them up, backdoor them. I already know the games, G. I've been in the rack. I've been here for a very long time. I know how it go. You see, y'all don't listen to Louis Farrakhan. Y'all not listening to the real black people that's really representing the black culture. Y'all listen to white people about black people. That's the crazy part. And then the other black people follow those white people, and then they bring the other ignorant blacks with them. While the smart blacks sit back and be like, look at what the nigga actually doing. Look what JB Prince is actually doing while blaming the other white man. Then he has the other libtards follow them, and then they try to bring the ignorant blacks with them. Then the ignorant blacks follow them. See, I can tell an ignorant black by just asking them a simple question. It's like, hey man, what's your thoughts on, taxes? Oh man, if they need to take it, they need to take it. Oh yeah? Yeah, okay. If they need to take it, they need to take it, huh? Is that your mindset? Hmm? You like being taxed, huh? And then they take the money, and then now we're back in that deficit. What happened to all the marijuana tax we got in the state of Illinois? You know where it goes, right? See, that's the thing. I can't really have conversations with people because they're not smart enough to have these conversations. Actually, it's not even that you're smart enough. They're not willing to research the information on even understand it. We made $2 billion in taxes from marijuana tax last year. Where is it? Why is Chicago in a debt deficit of $2 billion? Hmm. Yeah, no one can explain that. But the immigrants got the good money. Who else? Um, they got the EBT. They got the Section 8. Why the homeless people see? When I started opening my eyes, when the immigrants came in, G, and the homeless people were still homeless. It was already bad enough that they out there every winter freezing to death. On the news every year, a homeless dude or a couple of homeless dudes dying because of cold weather. Immigrants come in, instant shelter. Hilton, facts, nigga. You can Google that. Immigrants killing little girls up north. No discipline. Oh, ICE is bad. ICE is bad. They literally have flock cameras everywhere, and now they don't want to take down flock cameras because they don't want ICE to have access. So they've been tracking y'all ass your whole existence. They've been following you everywhere, running the plates, hitting you with fines, and until ICE comes into the building, y'all don't want to get rid of the flock cameras, G. Come on, bro. Look, I'm just, we're gonna get haters in the chat because haters in the chat understand I'm talking the truth. You see, it only hurts the people that is hitting their brain top. It's only gonna hurt the people that understand what I'm saying. The people that disagree with me know that I'm telling the truth, and they don't want to be held responsible. That's okay because people like you won't be successful. So it's no skin off my back. I'm just letting you know where to go. You can Google this shit. The shit is simple. Google where your tax money goes in the state of Illinois. Google where your tax money goes in for the tolls. See, we just lost the Bears. So what do you think is about to happen next? I want y'all to use your brain. What do you think happens next? I'm gonna tell you what happens. Let me tell you what already been happening. He instantly raised the taxes on the tolls. Yeah. Why? Because we lost the Bears, and he's gonna continue to up the taxes. He just proposed a new bill that increases the taxes. They just increased the minimum wage. You know what happens when the minimum wage goes up, right? Sillies. See. That's the thing too. Y'all don't understand how this works. Y'all want California. Y'all want Mendani in New York, but y'all not realizing how Chicago turned the same way. See, what's going to happen is everybody's going to remove themselves from certain blue areas, and the liberals, and not to shame all liberals. Not all liberals are bad, by the way. Let me let that be known. I actually have a lot of liberal friends. All liberals ain't bad. It's just the ignorant ones that don't understand. And when I have a deep conversation with a liberal, they agree with what I'm telling them. Yeah, they don't mind that you're gay and having fun, but they don't want to marry that type of person. Of course not. You tell them about taxes and you tell them where it's actually going, they're like, oh, I'd rather not be taxed. It's used for the jails. Where's the money going? They're literally letting people out. I know somebody out here right now on a murder charge, free, on a neck, on an ankle bracelet. And guess what they just said on the news recently? That the ankle monitors aren't monitoring. They don't even know who has access to them, and they have no clue where the people are at. Come on, bro. Look, y'all only get mad at me when I'm telling the truth. You see, it only hurts the individuals that think they know shit and they don't. But when a nigga really come out here and he really speaking that shit, bro, I've been doing this for over 2 years, just deliberate research. Literally. You can't trick me out of position because I already know shit. I've been listening to this shit for so long. I've been studying this shit for so long now that I already understand what's going on. Google it. Google it right now. That do they know where the majority of the people on ankle monitors in Chicago at? They have no clue. They don't track them. They don't know where they're at. Oh, we don't have the staff. We don't have the tech. Fuck out of here. They don't let criminals out of jail. Right? That's gonna always be a problem. Ankle monitors work on cell phone towers. Gee, Google it. Think I'm bullshitting with you. Google it. I'm in Chicago, bro. I know what I'm talking about. Believe me, I wouldn't tell you. I literally would not say this if I didn't say it. I do not like to say shit unless I'm actually factual about it or I'm close to what I'm telling you. I don't like if I don't know it for either a fact or it's like almost 9 times out of 10, I won't say it. I would literally backtrack it. I do videos on this shit. I know what they're doing. They letting the criminals out. They put them on ankle monitors, and then they're not monitoring the ankle monitors. G. They literally took about the shot caller. They took it away. Brandon Johnson. Thanks for that, because now the killers are free. Now we can shoot up wherever we want to. Then they're using the flock cameras for their sound. Like people thought the flock cameras don't record audio. It does, and it sends it back to the police. That's probably why they don't use the shot caller no more. And download the Citizen app. You'll know what's going on. See, I look. Sometimes I be talking to people that you know what I mean. I know what's going on. I gotta know what's going on. I'm a man. If you're a man in Chicago and you don't know what's going on, you're a fool. You could be a woman, you could be oblivious in Chicago, but you can't be no man walking around Chicago oblivious. G. Maybe up north, barely. I wouldn't. Not me. I'm a black man. I can't be oblivious nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But most people don't. They don't think to that level. You know what I mean? Sometimes thinking is too hard for certain people. Like if I give you a simple, if this plus this equals that, they'd be like, whoa, whoa. And they go, what? I'm confused. That's all I'm saying, man. I don't even meant to get on there and rap. The only time the reason I brought this up, because somebody brought up Diddy and Trump, and then y'all, because everybody's so gun hold on Trump. I was like, Trump done release hella niggas. Oh, he need to do more. Shit, get 500 million to the to the all black community, the colleges. Shit, I need more. Shit, get these niggas free taxes. Remove the tax exempt. For no tax on tips, no tax on, no tax on tips, no tax on fucking Social Security, and no tax on what's that other third one? Overtime. Nah, we need more. We need more than that. What? Y'all tweaking. He just changed the tax code on y'all ass. What are you talking about? You need more. Approving for another 1,000 on the taxes, G. Mm-hmm. That ain't enough. We need more. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. What's going on? You see, that's the thing with people. They want to know what's next. Oh man, he gave us free this. What's next? He gave us free this. What's the next? He's still a rapist, though. What? Y'all goofy as hell. Y'all stupid as hell. So that's the thing too. We're in America. You seen what happened with the Europeans coming up here for the FIFA Cup. They came in this bitch talking about, oh, we love this. You know what they just did? I'm gonna tell you what the Europeans or whoever just came to the country and figured out with the FIFA Cup what they just discovered. They just discovered because their internet tells them that America's bad, bad, bad. They came over here for the FIFA just to watch some sports, and they discovered this is the land. This is where to be at. That's what they did. Literally. He said no tax. He said no tax on overtime was a scam. Nigga, what? You're a goofy. Section 14. What did you say? This nigga's retarded. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, nigga. We already got it approved. What are you saying? Are you even in the state of Illinois? I know what we don't get. No tax on tips though, because you know why? JB Prister took it away. Illinois does not get no tax on tips because J.B. Prister did not approve of that. He said, no, we're going to tax you on tips because that's how our tax code works in the state of Illinois. When the federal government said, no, we're not taxing you on tips. We're not taxing over T. Illinois said, no, that's not how this is going to go. We are going to tax you. You see the discrepancy? See, but y'all praise Prister. Y'all shame Trump, but praise Prister. And Trump just literally changed the tax code for every American. You should be getting back an extra $1,000 to $1,200 from now on, forever, based on the standard deduction. See, y'all not even doing that because you know why? As soon as y'all get y'all shit, as soon as tax time windows open, you're immediately going. You get your 10 bands because you got your 15 kids, and then you go buy some rims. Yeah, still renting, still in the house that you don't own, no down payment, or nothing. Believe me, I know. I got a brother, and I told him every time he get 10 racks, he want to go spend on his car. I say, bro, look, I used to be a real estate agent. I can get you a crib. Nah, G, I gotta put the 4 Gialos on this bitch this year. I'm like, bitch ain't even got an engine. How about we buy a home? A little down payment, 10K on the down payment. I help you with the down payment assistance. You can get you a crib. Nah. See, that's nigga mentality, G. It's nigga mentality to do nigga shit with your money. Don't invest. Spend it. Blow it. What and this the funny part too. Cause you got black people telling black people the right shit, but then when you confront them about this shit, they don't say nothing else. It's like when J. Cole said, he said, um, no wallets, nah, niggas would rather fold money. White man control white when he said white man control money and money control niggas acting like, yeah, my nigga, get your money. So now we shame the white man for telling us to go get the bread when everybody's getting the bread. But we spending it like it ain't shit. We spend it for we get it and could never hold money. No wallets, nah, niggas would rather fold money. Come on now, let's go. What is y'all saying? All I'm saying is, it is what it is. It's the future is in whoever's hands now. Whoever is going to be the first of this shit is the one that's going to win. Facts. So all the haters in the chat, I'm gonna be honest. All the niggas that's in the chat that be hating, I obviously know y'all ain't getting bread. And if you're getting bread, your bread is temporarily. Y'all don't understand. There's a new boss in town, AI nigga. And you're either gonna get with the program or you're gonna be below the program. Simple as that. Y'all don't understand. It's very simple. You know how much money is invested into this shit? There's no turning back. Nigga, there's hundreds of billions of dollars almost invested into this AI shit. There's no turning back. Y'all screwed. The billionaire. Look, I want y'all to understand what I'm telling you. Make sure you subscribe first because I'm telling you this shit. I ain't because I'm finna get off soon in 15 minutes, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. The billionaires that makes the chips for AI is telling you that your job is fucking at stake. The nigga that's making AI is telling you that your job is at stake. So we're just not gonna pay attention. We're just gonna go out there and party, have fun, spend our money, have sex, buy homes that we can't afford in 10 years because your job will be replaced. Man, you know, so it's gonna be funny when you niggas lose your house and the niggas that actually focused on the money and they're gonna scoop y'all shit right up because that's what it is. Then you're gonna blame the president why your life is bad. Bro, this is beyond his hands at this point, nigga. We're literally in an AI race with another country and we cannot stop. And if we stop, shit, that's a whole nother problem within itself. All I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, y'all focus on the wrong shit. You're worried about the president, you need to be focusing on money. Every time there's a parade, there's a protest, no King's protest in Chicago. Motherfucker, I'm looking there like, damn, I'm at work looking at the shit doing doubles. I'm doing 16-hour shifts. These niggas out here having fun. I said, wait, so we're not broke? So motherfuckers really out here got money, but y'all complain about being broke? I'm confused. Because real niggas that don't give a fuck about what that protest gonna do. This nigga sitting there in this White House chilling. Thinking about what's the next move. Like, nigga, I'm making real international moves. Y'all in here crying. Sorry. I, y'all focus on the wrong shit. That's it. You know, I'm no savior. Uh, he said my house is paid for. I'm in another house. Hey, good. That mean Christopher, he's ready. He's ready. Taxes don't stop though. So remember, that's a permanent rent. Remember, taxes always either plateau or go up. Taxes rarely go down. And this nigga, do you like blowjobs? Hey, look, I'm not going to say I don't, but we ain't talking about that. We talking about AI. What, see, that's all what's going. She deleted the post. Look, eventually, that's all motherfuckers gonna be able to look. I say to girls, if y'all not wise, if you don't know how to use your brain, then you gonna have to connect to a nigga that got money, and somehow you got to trap that nigga in. Facts. It's the only way. But don't. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way. Because y'all about to be in a sticky situation. Whoever, look, they just said, I was just listening to this interview by NVIDIA CEO, uh, Jensen Hong. Yeah, Jensen Hong. That nigga's smart. He said, you shouldn't worry about AI replacing your job. You should be scared of a nigga that's using AI is going to replace your job. Guess what? I'm a nigga using AI. Your nigga's gonna work for me. Yeah. I wish they would have warned you guys sooner. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I like this type of talk because this is AI talk. This is that real, genuine AI talk. Because I just think that us as people, and this is humans in general, Americans actually, we're so distracted. When the FIFA Cup came here, it's still here. When it came here, I want you to try to understand what happened. Uh, Here's are the first casualties of AI: lawyers and nurses. Nah, nah, nah. I'm in the nursing field. Nurses ain't going nowhere, bro. Anybody in the medical field, they're secure right now. Lawyers, if they don't make regulations that a human has to be there, lawyers might be irrelevant in a minute. But let's think about the first ones: the programmers, the accountants, um, HR positions who are not no longer needed. Secretary sales positions, they're gonna vanish. Do y'all understand what they're making? The shit's so powerful, the government has to stop it, and they're not stopping it. They can't stop it, bro. We literally started something we cannot stop. We have to see it through. It's too much money invested into. Y'all gotta understand when money's involved, and I don't mean small money. I mean hundreds of billions of dollars involved in equity within like the stock market. We talking about Nvidia. We talking about Microsoft, Tesla, S- SpaceX. Now, bro, if it didn't go through, the market would crash and everybody would be broke. It almost has to happen now at this point. We've activated it. It's already been activated for a long time, but it's been progressing within the last 2 years the most. Hmm. Now, I'm talking about the immediate people that's in AI. Not talking about the baby boomers and stuff. The nurses, anybody in the medical field, they're pretty much safe. The market will definitely crash if they do not see this AI shit through. I don't think y'all understand. Anthropic just said we're going IPO. Y'all know what that means? Yeah. They finna go public. Yeah. Public, nigga. Which means they have to be incentivized to make money. And if they don't make money, the investors don't want to hear that shit. Which means all that free AI shit y'all using ain't gonna be free no more. It can't be because it doesn't make money, but it's using computing chips, which cost money. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing me, G. When OpenAI and Anthropic goes public, all that free shit is out the window. There's no more free AI, nigga. Everybody's paying. Facts. Everybody's paying AI. They literally cannot afford to give it to you for free. So what is going to happen? You either going to have to figure out how to make money with AI, work for AI, or lose your job and be homeless and poor. Look, I know people that spent $500,000 recently on a house, 450, 460, 500,000 on a crib for a 30-year mortgage, and they're an accountant, nigga. They're done. Boy, it's a dub. I've already predicted the future in this shit, nigga. Like, I don't think y'all understand the power of this shit, bro. I play around with this shit all day. I've been having ChatGPT for over a year. I've been having Gemini for over like 8, 9 months. I just got Claude. I don't think we understand how powerful this shit is. it's almost so. It says which is faster, cheaper, and more accurate. A law clerk or AI? Nigga, AI, AI. It almost makes people irrelevant when the task can be. Would you pay more money? And I know some people like mechanics and stuff, they might need to get their jobs back, but this is only temporary until we figure out the system. See, they were mass. You see, the companies already mass deleting people because they don't need. They have. Me as one person can have 50 AI agents doing just simple jobs. I can have this person just do thumbnails if I'm a YouTuber. I can have this AI agent doing just SEO tags. I can have this one be my supervisor. This one be the chief of staff, and all controlled by me. Those are jobs I could have hired, but I didn't. Why? Because AI is taking those jobs away. I wish y'all guys knew about this stuff. That's why I hate when people focus on the president and stuff. They like. I think somebody's walking around there saying, "Are you proud to be American?" No, I'm not proud. I'm like, nigga, what? We literally. Well, now I bring this back up one more time. Um, basically, what just happened recently. I'm sorry to rant about this. 'Cause I'm gonna get off soon. I just want to talk real quick. Basically, what happened recently. Make sure y'all subscribe. I appreciate the love. This is your Angelo Savage, Savage Night News, but this is a talk. See, I need to talk. This is for the listeners that want to talk and need to know the information. This is for those people that need to know this shit before it's too late. When the FIFA Cup came here, and this is real truth, you can Google it. When the Europeans were in the country, they looked at America. They said, "Whoa, this is amazing. I never knew America was like this." Based on the news and what I was told, based on propaganda, America was horrible. I get to America. Everybody's happy. Everybody's nice. It's orchestrated. It's in routine. It's structured. It's safe. That's not what we were taught over there in Europe. We like this place. I think it's time to start to come this way. They have AC. We don't have AC in Europe. They love AC in America. They have electric cars and guns. We love America. American food is great. You know what happens next, right? For all those Americans that like to sit on their ass and think that nothing's going to happen, while we're sitting here with our privilege, a lot of liberals do this. When you're sitting here with your privilege, the Europeans or whoever from their country from the FIFA Cup, when they got a little sample of America, you know what we just did? We just sparked a motivational right there in their head. They're going to make it happen, bro. They're going to come over here by any means necessary to make sure that they're the ones that's going to replace America. They're the ones that's going to replace the vote in America to allow more other people to come over when they want. That's because we allow it to happen. Yeah. Air conditioning, G. I'm not trying. Google it. I just did a video on this. I don't even know if did I upload it. I literally just did a video of it. There was over 1,200 deaths, heat related in Europe last week. There was more deaths than we be having in Chicago in 1 year, in 1 week, in Europe. Yes, bro. I'm not bullshit. I wouldn't speak on it if I wasn't telling the truth. Literally. Let me see. I just did a video on this shit. And that's how I know all this shit. I only know all this shit because that's my job to know this shit. My job is to look at the information, react to it, put it back, and tell y'all my opinion about it. Nigga, they love us because we just got AC. Yeah. We got that good shit too. Bro, and this is my prediction. I could be wrong. They come to America, they got a little sample of America. They realize we got the good food, we got the whole big booty girls, we got the good food. We live how we want to live, which is a little sinister, I will say. But we live in like how they want to live, free. We get guns, we can say what the fuck we want to say, we can curse the president out, we can fucking plead the fifth, nigga, we can go to jail, get out for nothing. If they immigrants come over, free food, free life, stipends, nigga. This shit is easy. This shit cold for them. They like, ooh, we gonna come to America and colonize them. Like if I was a nigga that was coming for the FIFA Cup and I come over to America, these niggas got everything I ever wanted. We gonna find a way to get in there, even if I have to manipulate my way to get in there. Me and my family's getting in there. and we're going to live great in America because that's a better way of living. And we're going to have dual citizenship because America doesn't mind that you have citizenship in multiple countries, unlike Russia and China. Yeah. So that goes back to the fact that I was talking about yesterday, the day before yesterday. We should not allow immigrants or people that are not national, which are like born Americans, be in positions of power because they can change those rules and allow them right in. Imagine you're born American and you're outvoted by non-born Americans about the country that your people died for. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? It's almost realistic. Let me repeat that. Imagine you get voted out as a born American by non born Americans in your country that your ancestors died for or killed for. It's a realization. I want you guys to understand that. Um, so if you don't think about it, don't think about it. If you don't, you won't. You know what I mean? Some people were meant to be slaves. I'm not gonna lie with you. And I hate to think that way, but there are people that were meant to be and this is a controversial subject. Some people are meant to be at lower powers structure. You know what I'm saying? Some people aren't meant to be up here. Some people are meant to, you know what I'm saying, make the fries. But the question I want to ask yourself is, are you that person? And I don't mean when I say make the fries, I don't mean make the fries, nigga. I mean you're just below average. You know what I'm saying? Are you? Some people are meant to just be at the lower levels. And I know a lot of people like that. I talk to a lot of individuals. I know when I talk to a person if they're going to be up here or they're going to be down here. It's literally simple. It's like a simple question. It's just how they think, how they function, what's their ambitions, what are they willing to do in life. Y'all willing to waste your whole youth away partying, having fun, drinking, and consuming liquor when you really have the most ambition, you have the most energy. Nigga, you can get through life so quickly and easier when you do it when you're young and strong. These niggas want to have fun in their youth, eat their cake first, and then eat their fucking vegetables. then they end up fucking old as fuck in the nursing home talking about I'm too weak to move around because I have disease and I've been eating bad all my life. I got all this. Don't ask me how I know. I'm very wise in these subjects. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. I don't speak on things I'm not 100% certain about, or at least 8 to 10 times out of 10 certain about, because I want to mislead you guys. So this might be harsh to you, but I'm only giving you information that benefits you. Now, if you're offended by this, there's a possibility that it applies to you. Now, if you weren't offended by this, take that information and run with it. Take this information and go build because the cavalry is coming. And I think and it's not about AI robots. When I tell people about AI, the first thing, and this is how I can tell motherfucker not intellectual. I say AI, use AI to get ahead, to get this money. They start talking about fucking Terminator. Nigga, what? Fuck Terminator, nigga. You not at Terminator level, nigga. That's Nvidia level. That's billionaire status. Them niggas need Terminator and robots. We should be worrying about how we can use the intelligent part of the robots to build foundations and get money. Facts. A bunch of niggas going to be unemployed very, very soon. I give it like 3 4 years max. I damn near give it by the end of Trump's presidency. G. Facts. That's very predictable, and I say that because not only did Jensen Hang, whatever the buddy name it, Nvidia CEO said it, Elon said it, Sam Altman said it, the nigga that made Anthropic, Claude said it. Like when when do we listen? If the billionaires are warning you, this is like never in time has multiple billionaires has warned us about the same message at the same time. Just Google it. Google a interview by the CEO of Nvidia. This is the guy that makes all the chips for a lot of shit, including all the AIs. If the niggas that's making AI is telling you that the power of AI is gonna replace you, you should probably listen. These niggas have insider information. They're literally warning you. So those who gonna act will act, and those who won't won't. All right, you guys. I'm hitting an hour on the time. That's my time. I've been blessed your ears for a temporary amount of time. I hope you got the message here. If you didn't, you won't. So make your next 24 your best 24, man. Do what you can do with the time you have. Make AI work for you instead of you working for AI. It's your boy Angelo Savage. This is the Savage Night News. Make sure you subscribe there. I spoke nothing but facts in this conversation. If it offended you so damn well, I don't care. If you got offended so well, if you got motivated, get your ass up tomorrow and work. Or at least do some research. That's the least you can do. At least double check everything I told you here. Never take anybody's word for facts 100%. Not even mine. Nigga, I don't even trust myself. I double check myself on AI. Nigga. Just to verify I ain't lying to me. I am human. That being said, it's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Y'all stay lit. Happy 4th. Congratulations on 250 years of our government being established. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should go watch a documentary or something about the past on how the real Republican Party was technically the party of the free slaves. I'm just saying, land of Lincoln. And I am land of Lincoln in Illinois. So I'm just saying what it is. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure you do your research. You might be on the wrong side of history. I tell people that all the time when they're trying to fight for the wrong reasons. You might be on the wrong side of history. That's fine. Anyway, the ones that's going to win will. The ones that don't won't. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Let's get it. Happy 4th. Yeah, America all day, nigga. We lit. We get money out here, shorty. Hey, tell them other niggas, if you ain't American, you ain't lit. You hear me? If you ain't American, you ain't lit. That's all there is to it. If you got to be American to be out here, man. We made the internet, nigga. Yeah, we made the internet. Americans, nigga. We made AI. We out. We up. Bill, yeah, hey, we up. That's all it is. Chirac, we out, man. Appreciate the love, y'all, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Just that real authentic message, man. I'm not playing no more with y'all. This is what y'all want. Y'all want Savage Reacts? I'm gonna get you Savage Reacts, shorty. I'm gonna get you Savage Reacts. Hey, man, stay up. Stay tuned, man. It's your boy Savage. Stay lit, stay up. And hey, I'm gonna hit you back tomorrow. We're gonna do this again. Savage Reacts with some real news. All right, peace. Appreciate the love, y'all. Y'all stay smooth. Take that information with and run with it, man.